I was never in the cabinet.
Oh, well, the irony still works for me. The Lord High Executioner...
Lord Commissioner.
Commissioner. Come to this. What was that noise?
The sound of a drunken lefty popinjay standing on the Lord Commissioner's mobile phone.
Look, I'm sorry. You better come up and... Jesus, I'd better give you a bed for the night. I must have done something terrible in a previous life. You got everything you need in that bag? It's very small.
I've got everything I have in this bag. Nice place you have here.
Thank you. There's the phone. You'll be wanting to phone your insurance company to get them to come round first thing tomorrow so that you can move back in as soon as humanly possible and not be here in my flat.
Thank you. In fact, this is a very nice place.
You're very kind.
No, resentful. How does someone like you afford a flat like this?
Someone like me?
Yes, someone who looks like he gets fashion advice from Hugh Fernley Whittingstall and then gets dressed in the dark, and it's huge. How do you afford this on a social worker's salary?
Who says I'm a social worker?
You talk like a social worker. We've already established you look like a social worker.
I bet you've never even met a social worker.
I've met hundreds of social workers. Just never envied one before.
Well, I'm not a social worker and the phone's over there.
Thank you. That Miro?
What about it?
It's an original.
Yeah, only a small one.
Are you a drug dealer?
I'm sensing a lot of anger and a little envy.
Oh, well, aren't you the super-sensitive, touchy-feely hippie, then? Of course I'm angry. You've trashed my flat, and now you're showing off your palatial bourgeois penthouse and your fancy art collection.
Why don't you sit down? You're going a funny colour.
And there are stairs. This place is on 2 floors.
3 if you count the roof garden.
Good God! Did we so liberate the housing ladder that even anarchist bohemian wastrels could mount it?
Really, please, sit down. You actually look like you're going to explode.
Take your hands off me, man!
It's okay, it's a calming technique. There's an acupressure point in your temples. Now, breathe deep. That better?
Oh, yes, it is, actually.
Yeah, you see, you've already stopped flecking at the mouth. Now, when you've made your phone calls, I'll be on the roof terrace.
2 flights up.
You've got it.
Ah, there you are. I've spoken to my insurers, or at least to their call centre in Mumbai. Should be coming round in the morning.
Shh, look, down there in the garden, by the tree.
An urban fox. How utterly novel. You're taking photos of it. Surely in London the challenge is to get a photo without a fox in it.
No, you don't understand. Earlier on, the vixen was out with the cubs and one of them got its head stuck in a yoghurt carton. It was hilarious. The vixen was trying to pull it off. The cub was careering around. I was out here watching for, must have been an hour or more.
Are you telling me you wrecked my flat because you let the bath overflow while you were stalking vermin with a zoom lens?
It was compulsive viewing, and then a dog fox turns up and they started mating.
So, you destroyed my home because you were perving in the dark watching live fox-on-fox action?
They were mating after a litter had been born. That's utterly uncharacteristic. It means that foxes are developing a pleasure principle. Do you realise the implications of that?
Yes, you've got me as a house guest.
Yeah. You can't stay with friends. You do have friends.
Of course I do, but I couldn't possibly disturb them at this time of night. They'll all be in bed or getting up and preparing to go home.
I'll get your room ready.
You can live with the shame of a Tory gauleiter sullying the sanctity of your socialist sheets?
Actually, it'll be a duvet. I hope that's not too European for you.
Not at all, as long as the breakfast's not continental. Actually, speaking of breakfast, would you happen to have any food? I was about to eat when suddenly a chunk of plaster fell off the ceiling and caused considerable collateral damage to my boiled egg.
You've split up with your wife.
What makes you say that?
Bedsit, boiled egg. Even MI5 could draw the right conclusions from that evidence.
I'll be home by Christmas.
Of course you will. So, food. I've only got macrobiotic vegan.
What animal does that come from?
No, you don't understand.
That's a joke. I'm still a carnivore. But I'm on the veggie cusp. What stops me is the thought of the bottom dropping out of the livestock market and all those poor innocent animals that would have to be senselessly slaughtered.
We better go for a takeaway.
You've no moral objections to me consuming meat on the premises, then?
It's your own karma you're blackening.
Karma? How sweet. It's like being in a 60s movie.